Okay, day off. I really just feel like doing stuff today, which isn't actually too like normal lately. Like typically I do one thing a day, which is like go to work or something, and I do not feel like doing shit all. Stay up till like 5 a.m. and it's 3 p.m. So I've got like 14 hours before I want to go to sleep, because tomorrow when I go back to work, I work overnight and I get off at 7 a.m. So I'm so bad at switching my schedule to overnight. I don't know why, because I guess I do so many things during the day now, and I've turned to appreciate the day more, and it's so bright outside and I want to go like walk and do all this shit, but this room is a mess. So for the next 14 hours it's probably going to be YouTube videos being played on the television. Right now it's Terraria hardcore, but I'm going to transform this room into something a bit better. And if I do such a thing, because there's like totes everywhere full of stuff where we've like literally moved room months ago, but we're just so bad at going through stuff, and like work drains us completely. So I'm just gonna go through all of this stuff, do a whole bunch of laundry, because I got like 3 baskets. This is the laundry that I've went through now. Yeah, I just gotta put it up into its areas, but then there's like 2 more baskets that need to be washed. That one, that basket, and then there's a basket that's already being washed, and I think it just got done, so I need to go put it in the dryer. But for now, I'm going to try and transform this room into something that's a lot happier to live in, because when you just live in a whole bunch of clutter, it clutters your mind, in my opinion. So I need to make it into something that's good for me, so that I can be more ideas. Maybe I'll get more done. Maybe I'll, there's all this stuff that I have the potential of doing if I clean this room and I make it prettier. So we shall see. So part of what I did, because Max finds this poster to be super freaking creepy, but it's my favorite poster ever, and I still wanted it hanging up in some variation. It's going to be like a peekaboo poster behind my clothes. Like, you literally, the way that we keep our clothes, here's where my shirts start, you can barely see it at all. So it's like a little peekaboo poster, and I still can see the Cheshire Cat, which is basically one of my favorite parts. I mean, my favorite part is still like the Mad Hatter and junk, but if I want to see it, it's still here, and all I have to do is look behind my clothes. And I think that is a great compromise, because he finds it way too terrifying for life. So it's there, but it's not. So yeah. Yay! Now my Adventure Time poster is up after over half a year. Well, maybe it'll get the crinks out of it eventually. Probably not. But yay! Okie dokie. So now, after all this time, she is rehung up, and this one is rehung up, and so are you. Now, like everything, my artwork tends to be Alice in Wonderland inspired just at all times. So that's obviously Alice in Wonderland, because there's a Cheshire Cat and it's like a Mad Hatter themed outfit. But it's supposed to be me in Wonderland, and then this is supposed to be, and this is back when the only way I knew how to draw a human, like a female human, was to draw a dress. So that's what happened. Nowadays I would probably draw myself a very different outfit, but I still love what I did, because for this project you had to paint pieces of paper and tape it on top of each other. So these are all like cut out pieces of paper that were painted on top of this one piece of paper. So there wasn't too many details you could have, so that's how it happened. And then this one, I can't remember what type of art this is. Whew, covering up everything. But I really love it, but Max thought it was also creepy, even though it's one of my favorite art pieces ever, and basically everyone who's seen it loves it. But it's also Alice in Wonderland related, because it's a fucking teapot, and there's the Mad Hatter and his tea party and my tea party. And in this, I can see why most people think it's creepy, but I was supposed to do something unexpected, and this is unexpected. Instead of pulling a rabbit out of a hat, pulling a rabbit out of a hat, it is a bunny pulling a human head out of a hat. And it is disturbing, and there is blood splatters. Like little blood things right here. And he is kind of decapitated and scared, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. I cannot remember for the life of me. It looks like a detached arm, but who knows? Who knows? But I still love it. I love how just like the focus and the blackness of the background is focusing on the rabbit. I don't know. I love it. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done. So he found that also way too creepy to put in our actual bedroom, and that he likes like a lot, but it goes with my Alice in Wonderland wall and slide in my bookcase, where the Mad Hatter is currently being crushed by it, so that's fun. Oh, I'm sinking. There you go, Mad Hatter. Alice is down here. I haven't. Eep. There we go. He was my favorite thing I got out of, like, I only got 2 of them, but he was the rarest one you could get. I think I made a video talking about him and how I got him, and he was like 1 in 72 chance. I don't know. It made me happy. It still makes me happy, and there's a banana. But yeah, so that's where I put that stuff. I don't know how well you're seeing me right now. Oh yes I do, because there's the mirror. I actually had a pretty good angle on myself, about normal, so, but yeah, that was the, so I just did this, Jack, be quiet, okay, so I just did this, and I found this little moon, and I'm a huge fan of the moon. And I stuck a hole through it with a push pin, specifically that pink one, and I used a needle and thread and made a little streak for it, and now I'm going to hang it up on the ceiling, because I don't know if you can tell this, but I love having shit hanging from the ceiling, like that fake bat. There's a little Chinese dragon thing, and then that Coca-Cola can is supposed to be like a Christmas decoration, but now I've got a little dainty little moon that I can hang from the ceiling, and I think I'm going to hang it like close to probably the purple up there, because I think it'll look cool hanging in front of my little galaxy wall that I painted. I need to do more painting. I need to do more stuff, because being around all this stuff that I like used to paint all the time, like Max really liked that pear, so I guess I hung it up, but that he really liked that pear that I drew, so I hung it up. But being around all the stuff that I used to do and used to be like have this huge creative outlet for myself, it's just weird to look back at it and not be doing stuff right now as creative as, say, this wall. And so I'm being really inspired creatively by just looking at all this stuff that I used to create, and I used to have it around me constantly. The washing machine's freaking out. I will check that shortly. I don't remember if I talked about this on camera earlier, but I've been really uninspired filming videos lately. Like, all I've wanted to do is talk about my life and do vlogs like that instead of a whole sit-down video. And I really want to do a sit-down video, but I have no idea what to do it about. But creatively, I'm being very inspired in different ways, in painting and drawing ways. Hey, I've actually been productive on my productive day. I'm finally eating, because I haven't eaten anything all day. And I'm sorry, I don't want to speak about this a little bit. I constantly think about being vegetarian, never vegan, which, you know, people are like, why would you think about being vegetarian, not vegan? Because I love cheese, okay? I would, like, love to become a cheese connoisseur. If my job was to taste different cheeses that were made from milk and from animal products, I would do that. Just cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese so much. I can't. But vegetarian is something I've always thought about. But then I always tell myself I can't, because I love sushi. I love the salmon twist roll, especially. And I love fish, so I guess I could be a pescatarian. I know there's a word for it where you just eat fish. I could do that, but I don't know. I'm just not financial stability where I can just not eat and get the vitamins, and I'm not educated, so I'm eating meat. I'm eating like burritos, frozen burritos that you heat up in the microwave, but I added like mustard and banana peppers and ranch and cheese. I made myself a little burrito bowl, but aside from that fact, I think my last load of laundry that I have to put up, because I have a basket right here because I just got done like probably 10 minutes ago before I started making food, is I think done now. And I can put the sheet back on the bed because if you can tell, there's no sheet on this mattress. But right now I'm just watching Let's Play. I don't know if I'm gonna like it because sometimes I don't like it when there's two different people and I can't see them. Like Gabe Rose, because their voices are so distinctive and they both have really like super big personality. I watched somebody recently where they were with their wife. Her personality is like shit all and barely fucking talk. Even there's in some occasions where I think she doesn't talk at all, or just him talking to her, and it's just weird. Like, that's not the kind of like, I literally had to stop watching that series because I was like, I can't take this. You're talking to nobody, and I don't know what they're saying back. And it's killing, like, this commentary is shit because of it, but I'm thinking this will be okay because I'm watching Minx. And it says this game is really twisted, so... But after this, I'm going to be watching, probably a few more YouTube videos, because I gotta put up those clothes, and then I'm going to watch Stranger Things. I'm behind, obviously, but, I mean, I'm going to be caught up before October, so what's it hurting that I'm behind? But yeah, I've been actually productive, and I've cleaned up around the room, and so much better, and I've hung up so many things that have needed to be hung up in a long time, and I washed dishes, and like I've been productive actually, so I'm really proud of myself. I still want to go out for a walk, but I might wait a little bit longer till it gets a little bit duskier because I love taking walks during dusk, but we shall see. But yeah, I've been actually pretty productive, and I'm happy about that. And I still need to, like, there is a couple things I need to do today. I need to read the novel I've been reading, and B, I need to read another book I've been reading, but I have to read that when Max gets home because I've been reading it to him. That desk is still, like, a disaster area, but there's no, like, it's like the creative space desk, and we'll make space for doing stuff when need be, and there's, like, a tiny TV right there. But, I mean, there's still dishes that need to be done, including this one, and then, like, a bowl and another container. That's a container from Tilaki Pocky. That one. That tall one. Because, like, if I go by there, I'm like, I need a large horchata to go. Thank you. I love them so much. I should probably just buy the mixes that you can buy at Walmart, but I don't need them that much. I just like getting them on occasion when I'm in the area, so anyway, we'll get back to my video. And yeah, I'm proud of myself, actually. Not to mention, I have edited a video, and I have full intentions of uploading a video tonight. It will happen. Okay. Okay, I'm going for my walk, and it's just like a little short sleeve jacket. That is Skull Animals, by the way, and it's got this giant Skull Animal face on the butt, but it's kind of chilly, but if it gets colder in this backpack that I have for, like, the river and just days near the water or in the dirt or whatever, I have this little backpack for my supplies that I might need, which isn't much today because I'm just walking like half a mile, probably just half a mile, and I don't know how long I'm gonna spend, but I have my Suicide Squad hoodie in there if it gets too cold. But this is also the jacket that I wear to, like, over swimsuits and junk. I just wear this little short sleeve jacket, but so it stays in this bag basically, unless it gets too gross. But I don't care about this jacket getting gross. So also, did I mention I have my car back? I don't think I have in the last few clips. I have my car back. I got it back last week, and it cost $826 to fix, which I have now paid off. And I feel incredibly broke because it was basically all of my taxes that I got back this year was to fix my car, and I saved it for a couple months because I told them when I had the money, which is basically when I got my taxes back, so I could fix my car, and all of my taxes went to my car. So there's that. Aside from that, it is a beautiful time of day to go walking because, like I said, I am very much a dusk kind of person. I'm more of a nighttime person than a daytime, but I'm still not. I've never been entirely safe feeling walking in the dark. I just kind of chill outside my house at any time I want to be outside at night. So dusk is like the best time for me because it's dark. I can still see the moon most of the time. And there's not the blaring heat of the sun. Not that it was very hot today. Like, at some point this week, I think the high is 55. And it's May. Yeah, it's May. North Carolina / Virginia literally has no idea what fucking weather they want. Like, North Carolina is so bipolar. I guess Virginia is the same way, but I'm already getting kind of chilly. I might have to put my Suicide Squad jacket on, but I don't want to because I just washed it. So I really don't want it getting dirty. I guess I should get another jacket that's pretty comfortable, but I just don't care if it gets dirty. That's also like pretty thin, because this one is just like a bathing suit cover up for me. So I don't know. Anyway, I will check back in a minute. I love the moon. It's so pretty. I think it's only like half tonight. I'm not sure. I love the moon. I have made it to my destination. I waited a little too long to go any further than just the creek down here. But yeah, I hear more dogs. Oh, it's just one dog that really doesn't know me. I hate hearing dogs bark at me that I've never met before. Like, personally met, like... Oh god, he's got other dogs barking. Like, I'm just trying to chill out here. Oh, I see the other dog. Really? No dogs ever gets this mad when I'm here during the day. I guess it's just because it's really late at night. It might be like 8, 9. But it's not too dark. I mean, the moon's out, but whatever. It really is kind of sad because I tried to film the creek that you can't see anything because cameras don't pick up what eyes pick up. Really, it's not that dark outside at all. I mean, it's just dark enough that, you know, the sun's not blinding you, but I mean, it's after sunset. I did miss sunset, but it's not completely dark yet. I just wanted to come and sit out here for a minute. Go for a walk. Walks are good for you. Maybe I'll come a little bit earlier next time. Probably tomorrow. But a dog is still barking at me. Literally. Which is making me worried because there are like mountain lions and coyotes. So I feel like I should get home because he's going to fucking alert them. Which is annoying. At least maybe you can hear the creek. It's actually running pretty hard right now because of all the rain that we've had recently, but it's just, the dogs quit barking, but I'm still afraid of fucking mountain lions. Oh, no, there he goes. Mountain lions. Because the dog won't quit barking at me. Wonderful. I'm just gonna record this in case I get mauled by a dog, because I kind of have to walk past its property to get home. So that's fun. I don't get why this dog's so upset at me. Maybe he can't see me too well. I don't really know the great aspects of dogs' eyesight, but oh my god. Crazy ass fucking dog. There's another one up here, but I know this one's on a leash. This one's not. This one just won't leave its yard, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. I live like 2 minutes away from you, dumbass dog. Like, not even a minute by driving. But this dog. It smells like burning out here. How weird. Are you done barking at me? Oh, I can barely see the dog right now because of how late it is. I guess I did wait a little too late to go, but you have to learn these things, you know? I would prefer to be home right now, but here I walking back. Walking is good for me. I just went a little too late. That's all. I'm back. And I'm proud of myself. I didn't get scared and cry like a baby. Because it's usually something I do. Like, I hear a noise. Whew, it's game over. The house is kind of like up on a hill, so ignore the heavy breathing. Apparently I have the lungs of an 80-year-old. Aren't that? It's way too dark in this house. Jesus. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Need the light on. Left the microwave open earlier. Whew, I'm tired. I'll have to relax for a little bit before I put the last load of clothes up because whew, that was an uphill walk for the end. I'm just proud I didn't get like scared and like hear something and get scared. I was gonna get mauled or something and cried. Because I'm a crier. When I get scared, I'm a crier. Just got back and laid down, and it is 8:50, and it just got way too dark, way too quick, because I basically stayed down there no time and came right back. So it was basically just like a walk instead of a sit like I wanted, but I'll go earlier tomorrow, I will.